Last night we talked about how Microsoft uses radians instead of degrees when using trig functions. Let's see how to convert from degrees to radians. Let's suppose that we had a circle. And we've got x and y axes. Now, radians obviously has some relationship to the word radius. Well, what's radius? Ordinarily, we think of radius as the distance one moves from the center of the circle to the outer edge. We call that radius, and oftentimes we denote it by r. Well, if instead of marching from the center of the circle to the outer edge, we start on the outer edge and march along the circle and stop at a distance r equal to a radius. So we've marched this distance, which is r. The question is, how many degrees have I gone? This amount of degrees is 1 radian. 1 radian equals the amount of degrees marked off when I march a distance of 1 radius. And I can keep walking. If that's 1 radius, that's a radius. Keep walking. That's a radius. And I can usually walk, if it's a good circle, about 6 of these, and there's a little bit left over. So there's 6 and a little bit radians in one circle. Well, how many exactly? Well, what do we know about a circle also? We know that typically we say circumference equals 2 pi r. What we just found was 1 radian equals the degrees marked off when I move 1 radius. So if I move 1 radius, that's 1 radian. And I know that there's 2 pi radius as I go around a circle. So if there's 2 pi radius as I go around a circle, and 1 radian equals just one of those, then it follows that there are 2 pi radians in a circle. What else do I know about a circle? Well, typically we say there's 360 degrees in a circle. So 360 degrees in a circle. So if there's 360 degrees in a circle, and there's 2 pi radians in a circle, these two must be equal. 360 degrees equals 2 pi. And if 360 degrees equals 2 pi radians, then it follows that 1 degree equals 2 pi over 360 radians. Now, I don't like to reduce this to pi over 180. This tells me a little bit, leaving it like this, how it is I arrived at this answer. 2 pi radians is one description of how to go around the circle. 360 degrees is another way to describe how to go around the circle. So 1 degree equals 2 pi over 360 radians. And since this is a class in using Excel to do stuff, let's do stuff. Here's a short little app that I wrote to traverse the circle marking off radians. There's 1 radian, 2 radians, 3 radians. This distance is 4 radians. There's 5 radians, 6 radians, plus a little bit. 2 pi radians in a circle.